Will from the Mark and Will Show. We got a very special announcement to go ahead and do today, right now. We got a brand new show starting Saturday, August the 19th. It's called No Cap High School Recap Show. Hosted by yours truly and Mark and the Mayor. I know you guys are tired of the same old coverage, but we bringing something new. Highlights, scores from Friday night games in the Louisville area and the surrounding areas. Saturday, August the 19th, No Cap High School Football Recap Show. Check out the show on 35 KY Sports every Saturday at 11 a.m. Coaches and players, this is a golden opportunity for you guys to submit scores and stats and information for our viewers. Check us out this Saturday, August the 19th, right here on 35 KY Sports. What's going on, peeps? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the No Cap High School Football Recap Show. I'm Will, and I'm with the Mayor. What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, all is well, man. All is well. How about yourself?
Hey, man, can't complain. We got kind of thrown off a little bit with the thunderstorms and hailing and things like that. A lot of the games got moved, so that's why we on. You know what I'm saying? We on today, Sunday. And we thought we'd do a little relaxation day, so, not too much early. So we're going to get it rocking and rolling, man. And before we really get it rocking and rolling, when does Southern play?
Our game got scheduled to get picked back up for tomorrow, I think 6. And we go pick up, I think, at the 11:39 mark in the first quarter and so forth.
Okay.
So we go pick right up where we left off at, sort of, kind of, I think. So it's just going to score. I think the score's going to be 7-0 us. And I think we're about to kick the ball off. I think that's where we're going to pick up at.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and take care of business, you know what I'm saying, without a doubt, because I know you got a game Friday, so go ahead and take care of business. Speaking of taking care of business, this right here kind of hit different. Frederick Douglass, 17, Trinity 14. Hey, we know we got some people in Lexington kind of happy right now. Coach Buford and Coach Truck. That's okay. I see a nice little streak coming with our little championship cup. But without a doubt, let me go ahead and get rocking and rolling with this, man. You know what I'm saying? Frederick Douglass started out, with a field goal, then a pick six by Caden Clay. Then they, it was 10-0 in the halftime. Then all of a sudden, Strotman hit Darian Talbot for a 69-yard bomb that made it 17-0. As this is going on, you can see that really Frederick Douglass was the better team. You know what I'm saying? More athletic, bigger. I mean, you and I was going back and forth with text, and I'm like, hey, little bruh, I'm seeing that the defensive line is bigger than Trinity's offensive line, stuff like that. And so, made it 17-0. As this is, like I said, going on, Trinity had to turn to their freshman, Zane Johnson, quarterback, right? Struggling at first. It's different, than middle school. So, Frederick Douglass got D1 all over the place. So they guarding, bump and run type stuff so kind of hard to, hit the plays and things like that. But I would say this, he got a little groove going on and, hit a couple of passes. So he's got his first high school TDs, things like that. So, tough sledding, man. I mean, I just see it like you and I talked about it before. I just see it's kind of tough when you got to lean on freshmen and sophomores, you know what I'm saying, in the Big 6A.
I guess we didn't take into consideration, man, that trip to Ohio did Douglas some good, I guess, man, because I'm pretty sure that was a hostile environment. And I know I was one of them that said, how could Douglas handle the hostile environment? So I guess Douglas proved me wrong, man, and I know Big Truck and Coach B, man, I know they're going to have some things to say. But, I'm starting to realize, man, I guess Trinity needs turnovers to win. And I'm assuming they didn't cause any because clearly the outcome is they lost. So the first game they had 5 turnovers. This game they had 0, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess if you don't turn the ball over against Trinity, you win. I'm assuming.
Well, and also the thunderstorm played in the hands of Frederick Douglass because as you see watching the game, it wasn't that many people in the crowd compared to probably Friday. Speaking of watching the game, we got a nice little clip of the game, and we'll hit it right now. I mean, you can see right now. Here's this pick six. This was the starter. You know what I'm saying? When points are minimum, and I think you said it when we did the show with big things Kentucky that you thought it was gonna probably be like 0-0 or some close game at halftime. That's the freshman that came in and he's scrambling and trying to do things, little short passes, and that's not gonna work. And the thing about it is, how many reps did he get?
Right.
To last week. So that right there also plays dividends in it. We don't know, but like you said, 5 turnovers. That didn't happen. Frederick Douglass did just enough, because I thought it was going to be really explosive. But Frederick Douglass is getting their quarterback settled too, so it wasn't a lot of points. And when you got 2 head-to-head monsters going, stuff like that happens. But great win, Frederick Douglass.
Great win. But at the same time, man, something better start shaking on Shelbyville Road.
You're not lying. You're not lying. Something shook on Preston though. Mel High 34, Ballard 3. Man, I'm just gonna say this. Total yards: Ballard 154, Mel 362. This was, if people want to sum it up, and I can best say this, it was Crawford versus Spence. Point blank. Friday before the game got called or whatever, Ballard had a nice drive, was able to settle for 3. Mel was driving. They stopped them on the 11-yard line. But the problem is the game was called, postponed to the next day. And anytime you get Wolf extra time to go ahead and dissect and see what he needs to do, he did it. He made changes. He adapted. So most people was coming back 4-11. You think you're going to kick a little field goal or whatever. Nah, man, he had a play drawn up. He was ready to rock and roll, man. He was 4th down in it. They wasn't kicking field goals the whole game, nothing like that, man. And Mel just dominate them, man. And I thought that, one of the reasons why the game 7:30, I just thought that Mel probably thought that they had a little bit more depth and was going to wear down Ballard. They got moved to 8 o'clock. Ballard got studs all over the place, man. They're breaking in the new quarterback. I think they call him Pee Wee, things like it. But Mel defense was just on a whole different level, brother. I mean, and it was like eye-popping, big time.
But I would know. I think on the pregame I said if Mel stopped the run and forced Ballard to throw, could Ballard make that adjustment? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you did.
I think I said that. Okay, so I guess Mel stuck to the game plan because if I'm not mistaken, it was 100 and less than 200 total yards for Ballard.
Right, 154.
So guess what that means? That means they stopped the run and forced them to throw the ball. And I don't think the quarterback. Granted, he's going to be a good quarterback down the road, but to play Mel this early with a veteran group of defenders, yeah, it's what
Right.
It's what the game. Well, like you said, you had time to rest. Like you said it, you hit it on there. Had time to rest, man, to figure out what to do. Like how can we attack them? We was able to see you almost got a whole quarter in.
Whole quarter. Yeah, whole quarter, big time. And out of the 154, probably 54 or 60 was from Friday night. So that's how dominant it was, And like you said, breaking in new quarterbacks, doing stuff like that. Get your feet wet. Now you know what to expect. So, you get ready for next week. But, yeah. It was total domination, big time, without a doubt on that one. Max Gainey is just different. And as this video, we'll see how different he is. You really can't stop him. That's Gates with the run. Max is this anything you want to use, and that's why I said Baby Bush, like Reggie Bush. Defense is this was just on him all day long. It really wasn't fair. Let's go Coulter rolling out, giving it to Gainey. Stop. Good tackle right there. Number 10 did his thing. Of course, he's going to go back to the well, and you know where it's going, but can you stop it? Max Gainey's different. He's just totally different, man. Totally different. Let me see. Totally different, and that's not fair. The cheat code. Speaking of totally different, I don't think I had it this close. St. X 21, Central 6 on this game. It was the running game because Mr. Trevor Havel, he kind of struggled. He was 9 for 19, 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Davis Yeast had 16 carries, 139. Tyler Neal led the defense 7 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. Um, I don't know. Maybe this is what I was talking about when people thought I was making fun of St. X. Is just that I'm not. I mean, when you have 5 returning offensive starters and 3 defense, I mean the defense did enough. We already know who you got to stop, right? Even though he broke and got a nice TD, you got. I mean, it's not rocket science. You got to stop Cortez. You got the people that can do it. You got enough players that can do it, but shouldn't be this close. Shouldn't have been this close to me. 21-6. They struggle. You played against the
But
athletic. You played against the athletic team. They got some dogs on that team. Central got some players that's not going to be scared. What's your thought on this?
I'm thinking, honestly, St. X probably overlooked them.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Big time. St. X probably overlooked them because of the way, man, you beat Central the week before. So St. X probably was like, man, this is going to be, let's get ready for meal. Let's just be honest. We all know how that goes. And you just, like you said, I think this is one of those games where depth probably hurt Central. Just not having enough bullets in the gun, but you had enough. But again, this game is a 4-quarter game.
Right. And the scary thing is that hopefully that's what happened. Because if it didn't happen that way, then it's some serious issues. Here's some highlights of this game. Brought to you by WDRB. Tough running. You know what I'm saying? That defense, it's, like I said, it's, to me, they got to prove themselves, and they tackle well. I mean, that's fundamentally sound on that one. That's getting away. Number 4 is getting away for a nice little run. You got Cortez going straight up the chute for a run. I don't know if Miss Simons, but that's not a good sign. You got Havel. Like I said, he was struggling. Got picked twice. Like I said, Central, hey, they did their thing on that, but who's here for more victories, right? And nobody here for that, right? Nobody's looking for that. I hope not. That's not how you do. St. X with the win, 21-6, as they move on to next week's biggie, Male versus St. X next Friday. This right here, Manual 20, Central Hardin 7. Woo-wee, this right here. Let me tell you this real quick. Zeke only had 3 carries, 11 yards. I heard he got banged up, so they had to use Jaron Trainer. He had 20 carries, 114 yards, 2 TDs. The defense only allowed 180 yards for Central Hardin, only got 180 yards. Creech was 7 for 11, only 67 yards. Like you said before, when we did the preview show, they was going to run, and that's what they did no matter who was in that backfield.
Yeah. With that offensive line, the experience that offensive line has, you lean on.
Have to.
You lean on. And then when you got a back like Zeke, and I guess this backup running back is just as, probably the same caliber back, you lean on them. You make them make you throw the ball. If you can lean on your running backs and make them, you going to make me throw the ball. If I got 2 backs like that, you going to make me throw the ball.
Right. And Zeke said it. He said, I got a guy who's behind me. He's going to be a special running back. I just hope that Zeke is not out for a while. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see that happen to anybody, especially a senior. So, Manuel on the road, anytime you get a road win, that's very special with that one. So, without a doubt, congratulations, Manuel, for that one. This next one right here, Oldham County, 17. Shelby County, 16. Whoo-wee. All I got to say, total yards on this one, guys. Oldham County only had 106 yards total. Shelby County had 336. Shelby County, that's kind of tough pill to swallow when you gain somebody 200 yards. Let me say this again, Mayor, so you can hear this one. We're talking about Oldham County 17, Shelby County 16. Check this stat out. Shelby County, 336 yards. Oldham County, 106. The reason why they won this game, pretty much, got a 90-yard kickoff return from Caden Osborne, got a 60-yard pick 6 from David Turner, and blocked the extra point that pretty much preserved the win. Outgained 200 yards. Wow.
Special teams, baby. Special team. Let's just be honest, man. Like I said in the I had to get away my bed. Somebody was at the door.
You good? You
Sorry,
good?
but
Raw
I
and
said
uncut.
it. Man, I understood that that Shelby County is a physical team.
Right.
So I'm assuming it won't happen again for our special teams being the
Tighten it up.
letdown.
Got to
Oh
tighten
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah. I can tell you that right now. I just knowing some of those coaches on that staff, but no discredit to Oldham County. You did the thing. Hey, a win is a win in my book. You win by 1, you win by 10, it's a win.
Yeah.
So heads off to Oldham County, man. You did your thing. You withstood the physicality of the game, and somehow, some way, you pulled out a victory.
Big time. 106 yards and got the victory. I hear you. Woo-wee. Atherton 54. You know I like that 54. That's my number. WEB Dubois 12. You know what? This is one of those films that you just throw away from both teams, pretty much. WEB Dubois, you're going to see hustle. You want to see all this kind of stuff. Did they quit when the score was out of hand? Did the kids continue to try? Like the mayor and I already talked about this. We want to see growth. We want to see how they progress each week. Talking about WEB Dubois and Atherton, you had to go ahead and do this. You lost their first game. You came back. You took care of business. 54 points on anybody is nice. The boys, keep your head up. Keep rocking and rolling.
Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead. To keep rocking and rolling. So we'll see what's going on with that one. It's all about growth. It ain't about wins and losses to me with WEB Dubois being a new school with that one. Next up, Lincoln County 36, Bullitt Central 0. That was a beat down, big time total yards, another total yard disparity. You got Lincoln County 256 yards, Bullitt Central 111 yards. That's a way out of whack. So Lincoln County took care of business on Bullitt Central. I know, like the mayor and I was talking about, we're learning more about these teams, and you can't have it if you're Bullitt Central. A goose egg.
Especially now when you opening up a new stadium. So I hope everything you did, to open up your new stadium, you saved it for the following week, at the next home game.
Talking about fireworks, light shows.
You got to. I'm pretty sure you had a nice little, rig dig. Hey,
yeah.
Crack the champagne bottle open on the stadium. You got to redo it.
Well, all I know is you helped the budget out, right? Because you didn't have to spend we don't have to buy no fireworks for the next home game because you didn't get to use them.
Yeah.
That's all that. Biggie, can't you see? PRP 27, Bullitt East 20. Taking care of home. They got beat last week, PRP, and they said, okay, we shake it off. We got the defending champions, Bullitt East, coming to town. Hey, I'm going to say this real quick. Real quick. PRP have Santana, Creighton, Bullitt East doesn't. I mean, my guy had three interceptions, 2 pick six in the fourth quarter, basically. No, I'll tell you right. He had let me back up. Let me back up real quick. He had 2 6-pick. One was 100 yards, and I think it was the first quarter. Then he had a 40-yard to preserve the win, and big time with that one. He had a 53-yard TD reception. Everybody knows about Santana. Nobody's clueless, but everybody knows him from the offense. So now he's back there, roving, them DB, safety or something, whatever he's doing, and he's a playmaker. And when you get these many TDs and picks, you took care of home. And they couldn't account for him. That speed he got, the agility, everything. They took, and this was a hard fight game. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't like, somebody's playing, beat up the whole game, but like this. But this has got to be PRP's coach's biggest win. Has to be, because I don't know no other big win.
Yeah, you're right. And I'm going to say this. Another team that went to Ohio last week.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure, they felt that they played with Ohio. They could play with anybody. And then again, we probably gave them some ammunition. By saying that we think that because I know I done heard some messages from some people.
Yeah.
I done got some messages from some people talking about we didn't believe, but hey, shit, we ain't always gonna be right. I'm just
Ain't
gonna say it.
always. Ain't
You
always.
know, so I'm gonna just go back. Hey, you did your thing. You did what you had to do. You protected home. Hey,
Took care of
feed the
business.
beast.
Took care of
Yeah, you
business.
feed. Like we've been saying, you feed the stud till they can't stop it.
Great win. Great win.
Great
And
win, PRP.
and of course we know about Santana for that message that we I had to tell him about. Santana been on the show. We've been knowing Santana since last year and before. So congratulations, Santana. That's what prime players make big plays, man, and you did your thing. Congratulations. Did your thing. Now you seen this one. Eastern 42, Butler 6. What happened in this game?
Man, I watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it. I guess Eastern came with something to prove. You know, they lost last week. They lost a nail biter last week. And I guess they just wanted to get the bad taste out of their mouth. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, it's hard to say. Yes, again, Butler still breaking in a new coach and still learning because there's some athletes over there. Don't get me wrong, there's some very good athletes over there.
Yes.
And I guess they're still trying to figure out. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? And so, 42-6. If you'd asked me, I don't think I had the score being that 42
No.
to 6. I thought it would have been a little closer, but at the same time, it's all about when breaking in new coaches. It all comes down to the line play. Who's going to dominate at the line of scrimmage?
Right.
And 42-6 shows you that Eastern dominated
Right.
at the line.
To me, I think now you got to make sure you keep the heads on for the Butler kids. You know, the student athletes. You got to hope that they buy into you, continue to work hard, continue to practice. You got Goose Egg the first game. Now you only got 6 at home, so you got to be able to keep them. Good win, Eastern. Anytime you go on the road, 2 new coaches. Eastern, like you said, dominate line play. That's what you get, 42-6. Speaking of domination. Cal 49, New Albany 0. 17 game winning streak we're talking about with Cal. Hardin 16 for 17, 260 yards, 5 TDs, and a rushing TD. Bryce Wilson, 3 catches, 90 yards, 2 TDs. They got to go ahead and get the young dudes in, took care of business because I think it was something like 34-0 at halftime, something out of whack. Cal is different. Cole Hodge is probably the best quarterback in the state. I don't care what no one says. And congratulations, Cal.
Yeah, and I was one that believed that you get the game over with quickly. Get it over with quickly. Again, New Albany, to me, I don't think they're known for football. Granted, they got a pretty stadium and, pretty uniforms, but they're not known for football. Basketball, yes. Football, no. So Cal did what they had to do. Get over there, get the game over with quickly, get these young boys in so we can rest for a big one next week.
Right, right. So, hey, congratulations, Cal. Took care of business. Taking care of business. Let's go this way. Collins, 34, Spencer County, 13. And Kay Gooden said, I want to show you that I got a little bit of skills myself. 10 for 18, 113 yards, TD. 25 carries, 146 yards, and 3 TDs. Withstand the physicalness of Spencer County and actually dished it out themselves. Congratulations, Collins.
I guess they made those adjustments from game 1 to game 2 because, again, this is a score I was not expecting. But congratulations, Collins, man. Cage did your thing. Let's keep it up. But again, this is a score that I was not expecting. They made the proper adjustments and they got the win.
Right, right. Congratulations. Next up, North Oldham 33, DeSales 28. This is the game that I wanted to go to if I wasn't. I already had to go somewhere else. We got Mr. Brock doing his thing, and Coach Brock is different. Forget Raid, Brock. Jace Bullock, 12 for 15, 242 yards, 4 TDs. Dawson Nagel, 102 yards receiving, 64 rushing yards, 3 TDs, and 9 tackles. Special.
What did I say pregame? Brock loves to throw the rock. So you knew that's what's happening. And I want to say in the Pony Up Bowl, you got the Colts versus the Mustangs. So this is the Pony Up Bowl. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was a shootout. I'm pretty sure this was throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball.
And I tell you what, anytime you get a road win, it's masterful, right? So congratulations, Coach
And,
Brock.
and you got to think, North Oldham ain't been 2-0 in a while. So, yeah,
Right,
I'm thinking it's starting to trend. The trajectory is there, 2-0. But if you talk to Brock, he's going to tell you his goals go 1-0 every week. And that's
right.
in the classroom and in practice to go 1-0. And by that, making sure all the boys is at school, making sure all the boys is at practice. In order to go 1-0 on Fridays, you got to go 1-0 throughout the week. And
Big time.
congratulations, Coach Brock.
Congratulations. Hey, they ready. They ready. They are ready. Speaking of ready, KCD 51, Carroll County 21. Ethan Harris 7 out of 11, 178 yards, 2 TDs, 1 rushing TD. Kasani Wilson, a special, 6 carries, 62 yards, 1 TD, 1 reception, 38 yards, 1 TD, 2 tackles, 1 sack, and a pick six, 98 yards. KCD.
Man, what's going on at KCD, man? I knew, like I said, Coach Jones said this was one of his best, teams that he didn't had in a while, man. So now we got to figure out what's going on out there, because a 30-point win, what's going on?
Right. Beat down. Congratulations, KCD. Woo. Goodness gracious. Well, somebody else is 2-0, right? Moore, 30. Frankfurt 14. Hey, hats off to Moore. Coach McKay doing his thing. Hey, big time with that one, man. I didn't we talked about that last, the preview, like when's the last time have Moore been 2-0?
Right.
Hey, man, must be something in the water. Something's going on because these teams with these new coaches is rolling.
Man, moreover, getting that Burger King special, man, before the game, man.
Yes, sir.
That Whopper with cheese, man. So you keep it up, coach. Keep it up, because what's something, 2-0.
Right,
like
right.
You said, because now the kids is knowing that it takes hard work. You don't just go 2-0. I don't care who you play.
Right.
So they seeing that it takes hard work.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. It must be keeping all them Highview players over there or something. Cause
Nah, man, that Burger King special at pregame, yeah, man. Go over and get you a Whopper with cheese, with a Sprite with light ice, and you good to go.
Oh my goodness, yes, sir. Let me see. North Bullitt 56, Scott 25. Let me see on this one. I don't think we have this one, but anyway, good win. Like I say, 56 points. Anytime you getting over 50, over 40 points, man, you putting in work. I don't care who you are.
Right.
I can't remember if they won last week or what, but
No, they didn't win last week. I think this was this coach's first win as a head coach. So
great bounce back then.
Great bounce back, and it's a special one to get the first one out the way, man. Just to get that monkey off your back. Because had he went 0-2, you'd have been like, man, when is his first win gonna come? So hats off to North Bullitt, man, for getting that first win, man.
Yeah, congratulations, big time, coach. This is the score. This is what was reported. Seneca 1, Weston 0. I guess Weston went ahead and forfeit this game. So, hey.
So what happened?
It's a win.
They had what one more kid when they did the count? Seneca had 30, Western had 29.
It had to be that Weston didn't want to reschedule. I guess they was like, nah, we good. We good.
Zip, they at least could have, zip.
Well, they got to put it in the record book somehow. So there's like, we ain't gonna do no stats, so we can't say 2 or safety because who got that? So this is 1-0. Baseball. It was a shutout. 9 innings. Shutout. No hitter.
You know what they did? They flipped the coin.
I hope not, because then we have a serious issue. We'll be
heads y'all win, tails we win.
Boy, we be out there fighting for real. South Oldham 40, Nelson County 0. South Oldham 2 pick 6. So you had one by Adam Kern and one by DeValle. 2 pick 6 right off the bat right there. 40-0. They took care of business over Nelson County. When you see 1 pick 6, you're happy. But 2, hey, man, I can do better than you. Check this out. Great win, South Oldham.
And one thing I didn't notice, man, everybody that played the Ohio team last week won this week.
Right. Bounce back.
A heck of a bounce back. Because, again, I want to say they got beat 40-0 or 40-6 last week, and then they turned around and gave the tail kicking this week. So heads off, man. I guess playing that stiff competition the first game, kind of helped them out.
Yeah, they got kicked in their mouth, so they was like, "Hey, we got something for you, Nelson County. You got a win last week. We gonna show you how real what is real about, all about. So we got you. Take that with you." Providence 47, Holy Cross 10. Holy Cross went across the river, and the defense didn't travel, the offense didn't travel. Everybody said, "No, we're done," and they got done by Providence 47, Holy Cross 10.
I think they played this game too early. Holy Cross, Holy,
Still asleep, huh?
yeah, they were still asleep, man. Yeah, congratulations, Providence, though, but Holy Cross was still asleep, man.
Woo-wee. Yeah. Let me hurry up and get that off the board. We got some games actually going on right now. Fern Creek at Ferdale. It's underway right now. We'll see who's going on. We'll talk about that at the Mark and Will show, who will, the result of that game. Also, we have on Monday, Iroquois at Wagner. Monday at 6:30. We have the Mayor Squad finishing up against Valley on Monday, 6 p.m. We also have Shawnee at J-Town Monday at 6 p.m. Before we get off here, I need two things for you. Now I will go ahead and answer myself too. Let's do what team? Who's your team of the weekend so far?
My team of the weekend. I'm gonna go PRP.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Bounce back win.
They needed it. They deserve that though.
I got to, because somebody called me out. So that way, when Thursday get here, I can say what I need to say. But I'm gonna go PRP. I'm gonna go PRP for the bounce back win. Man, they took care of home. They handled business, and they got the win.
Oh my goodness, that is good. That is good. You know what? No.
I got called out, man. So I had to.
Yeah. No, I get you. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and go a different way. I'm gonna go KCD, man. I mean, starting off 2-0. People really don't even know about KCD, and I'm saying, they not just winning, they taking out the belt and whipping people with it. So congratulations on that. Real quick, player who stood out to you.
A player who stood out to me. I'm gonna go with a quarterback from Carroll, man. It's just something about it's something about their stat line, man. 200 yards.
16 and 17 for 260 yards, 5 TDs, and a rushing TD.
And that probably was in the first quarter, the first half. So imagine he plays the whole game. You
right.
See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to go that. I'm gonna have to go that route, man.
No, I got you. Let me go ahead and swing. Let me swing this way. Let me go and get to Mr. Santana, because anytime you score offense, defense, score 2 pick six, everybody knows him for his offense. He's deadly receiver, but also it seems like he's a deadly DB because he's taking care of business, secured that big victory. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I think that's probably the biggest in this coach's tenure. So congratulations. Santana is doing what big players do without a doubt. So, hey, man, it's all been fun. I can't wait to next. Actually, ain't about next week. We got to finish this week. We got the game today. We got 3 games tomorrow. Also on the Mark and Will show, we got a Central volleyball player coming on Monday. On Tuesday, we got Oldham County running back coming on. On Wednesday, I got a special that I'm trying to brew up for you guys. I'm not going to release that yet. And, of course, Thursday's the preview, so make sure you definitely check it out. You got anything you need to tell everybody, anybody, the mayor?
All I got to say is, to that young man that called me out, hey,
it's coming.
Just get ready. It's coming Thursday. It's coming Thursday. You know who you are. Ain't no need to say no names. Mr. Antonio.
Yeah.
Mr. Antonio. You know who you are.
Yeah.
So it's all love too, baby. But you know it's coming Thursday.
It's coming. Hey, we out of here, guys. We holler at you. Have a great week. Peace out. What's going on, peeps? This is Will from the Mark and Will Show. We got a very special announcement to go ahead and do today, right now. We got a brand new show starting Saturday, August the 19th. It's called No Cap High School Recap Show. Hosted by yours truly and Mark and the Mayor. I know you guys are tired of the same old coverage, but we bringing something new. Highlights, scores from Friday night games in the Louisville area and the surrounding areas. Saturday, August the 19th, No Cap High School Football Recap Show. Check out the show on 35 KY Sports every Saturday at 11 a.m. Coaches and players, this is a golden opportunity for you guys to submit scores and stats and information for our viewers. Check us out this Saturday, August the 19th.